Well, hello, howdy, how are ya? It is just a little bit past 11:11. As usual, I'm here to check in with my body and invite you to join me to check in with yours if you feel like it, to whatever degree feels good in your body. It's been a long work day for me, and I'm still silly, so no need to worry. You can put that worry down, and you can put some other worries down too. There'll be plenty more worries on the way. Let's start off with a little bit of silliness and a little bit of free arm swinging, just to loosen things up. Give you permission to sigh if you need permission. You got it from me, myself, and I. I'm going to take just a breath or two, bring my attention into the bottoms of my feet. Make sure not to lock the knees. Tuck the tailbone under a little, maybe jiggle the hips around. Check the alignment of ears over shoulders. Usually that requires a little double chinning. Shoulders, wiggle those around over the hips, hips over the ankles. And then I'm going to swan dive down with a relatively flat back from the hips. That's below the waist. If you put your hands on your hips, that's your waist. Right here where your legs go in, that's your hips that I'm talking about. Swan diving down from there toward the floor. Just going to hang here for a breath or so, relaxing the belly, relaxing the back. Relaxing the shoulders. You can bend those knees. Put hands on floor. Straightening the legs a little more. Doing that a couple of times. Relaxing the belly. And then I'm going to roll on up. One vertebra at a time or so. Noticing where it's sticky, where it's supple. Shake all that out. Shake it to the left and to the right. Shaking off the cares and worries of the day. Let's do some shoulder rolls up. Exhaling on the way down. Breathing in on the way up and just letting it go. Shaking it out. One more time. Breathing in. Shaking it off. Let's go the other way. These are the easy things. You can do it. Breathing in, tensing up, rolling up, and just letting that go. Shaking it off. Do a couple more of those. Breathing in, rolling up. You can add a little more tension at the top. Sometimes that feels good. And then letting that go. How about one more? Rolling up and forward, holding at the top, and then down and forward. I said up and forward. I meant back and up. The opposite of that. It's just the opposite. That's all. Hey, shaking that off. Let's do a little more arm stretching. I'm playing with these new mics. We'll see how they work out. My arm may be blocking now. Just getting some stretch through the hard-working arms. And move that up and down, move the shoulder up and down. Kind of play with that stretch, let that go. Bringing the arm across, other arm. I like to hold that arm with the opposite arm. And again, maybe move the shoulder up and down, arm up and down. Just noticing how the two sides are different, how they're the same, how they work together, how they sometimes don't. Most of the time they do. Let's do some hand rotations. Thank you for the love. I do appreciate it. Just checking in with the fingers, hard-working fingers. Stretching the hands. This is an easy one, too. You can do it. Stretching them the other way. It's all relative, isn't it? What's easy and what's not so easy. That was so judgmental of me. Some of the stuff that's easy to one person isn't so easy to another, and vice versa. I learned that when my arm stopped working and couldn't do that. So there you go. Shaking all that off again. Let's do just a little rotating, checking in with the ankles. I'm going to do some balancing on the right foot. Bring this left knee up toward left shoulder. Trying to relax that supporting side. Relax the shoulders, tucking the tailbone under a bit. Just relaxing into that balancing pose. Nice and casual. Let's add some ankle circles. Check in with the ankles. And the other way. Got some crunches in there. Do some medium circles from the knee. Still just checking in with the body and also strengthening, practicing, relaxing. Let's do, I can't apparently do circles and talk at the same time. Let's do big circles with the hip. You can use a real or an imaginary wall or doorway. That helps sometimes. Back down. I'm going to bring the other knee up toward the other shoulder. Again, relaxing the shoulders, tucking the tailbone under a little bit. Relaxing that supporting side. Giving that ankle a little rotation. Don't forget to breathe and smile, whatever else you're doing. It's usually a good idea. If you're going to scowl and hold your breath, do it like you mean it. Put your back into it, I say. Going the other way with that ankle, and then let's do some medium circles. Did I mention I'm aiming to sing more in my life lately? Because I can. Why wouldn't I? Anyway, medium circles. Let's do some bigger circles from the hip. Got some hitches in the giddy up there. Just noticing, seeing what the body has to say today. Trying to unclench the foot of that supporting side, which I notice tends to clench up like it's going to hold me to the earth. It's better if I can relax it, though. I learned that snowboarding. It's the best tip I ever got, snowboarding. Relax your feet. There you have it. Steer with your toes. Yeah? It's my unsolicited snowboarding advice for tonight. Snowboarding season is coming up, so I hope you're getting ready. I know I'm starting to. Whatever else you're into, I hope you're doing what you love and loving what you do and making time to check in with your body, taking good care of yourself. 'Cause you're the only one you got. I thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Susan, hi. Good to see you. Remember to love yourself. Be a little silly. Don't be afraid to put down some stress. I'll be seeing you. Peace.